Prasad, when you look at IMC, why do you think there's been lesser of the adoption of integrated marketing communication, and what stops organizations from adopting integrated marketing communication?
So, the interplay between media or between customers, bank and merchants, all kinds of interplay is not there. Not there meaning it is there, but it's sparse. And one of the reasons it is sparse is that the benefit that the sales would increase, the total budgets would increase if the interplay was there versus if it was not there. That realization has not happened. That I will actually get more money if I were to create the interplay or reinforcement between media, and that will make advertising even more effective, which would mean I need to spend even more. And that realization has not happened. And part of the reason it has not happened is because everybody thinks that there is something so magical about sales and advertising dollars as data that they want to keep it close to the chest. They themselves do not know what is the impact. But they do not want to even let you have the data to tell me what is the impact. And they will use the word challenging. Data, access, challenging. I do not have past data, challenging. I do not have across county data, challenging. And all these challenges will be brought. And they themselves will not know the benefits they stand to reap if the data were analyzed. And so they do not analyze. Of course, there are hundreds of MarTech companies who would go and claim that they have already done this.
Yeah.
And they will share the data, they will do it, but they have legacy models and legacy systems which will learn simply linear regression or AI or artificial neural network and all of that. And if they use the latter, they wouldn't know how to interpret. And if they use the regression, they will interpret, but they will miss out on synergy. And that is a story I should share. So maybe I'll share it later. But they would miss out that synergies and quantification and the budget implication on how much the CMO should actually spend now that you did all this analysis. Once that realization happens, then it is in their self-interest to do it again and again and again. Fantastic. So like I told you about this beautiful campaign of MasterCard.
Yeah.
Now you go and ask Ajay Banga that, how much money should you spend now that you did this? You created all this synergy. Can you quantify the synergy and tell me the impact on budgets and profit? Guarantee you there is no answer to that.
Okay.
Why? Because the banks won't share the data.
Okay.
MasterCard may be themselves willing to analyze and do something because they came up with this beautiful idea. So they have vested interest in doing it, showing that, look, I can improve profitability, your company's profitability for banks, for merchants. But they think there is something magical about that data.
Okay.
And they want to keep it under the cloak.
Okay.
And that realization is that lack of realization is what is reducing the diffusion of it.
Okay. Do you also think the silos in organizations are also creating the...
Yes.
Yeah?
So silos, of course, because if it is sales and marketing, clearly sales department do not want, because then they think, what if they offer less promotions? And so similarly, marketing guys, they would think that, hey, we should actually not do promotions because promotions is going to dilute my brand equity.
Exactly.
It is going against that, and so let us reduce. And the sales guy is saying that, no, it is the promotions that work. I give 20% off and boom, I get a spike next week.
Yeah.
And they all want it, but the brand manager or the CMO in head office thinks that, you will get 20% more, and you keep doing that every week after week after week. What happens to the brand next year? And so both have legitimate concerns, and therefore you need a cloud where somebody can analyze that is that concern real or is it just mythical or academic in your head.
Perfect.